Hello, welcome back to another episode of JKC TV.
Today, let's talk about queens and kings and the authority they have. This is the story of a man named Haman, a king named Xerxes, a man named Mordecai, and his beautiful cousin, who was an orphan. Her name was Esther, which means star. Esther was a Jewish girl who had been taken captive. After her parents died, she adopted a family member, Mordecai, who raised her as his own daughter. King Xerxes needed a new queen, and Esther was selected from many young women. She found favor in the eyes of everyone that saw her. Haman was a high-ranking official. He did not like the Jews. He particularly did not like Mordecai, so Haman decided to destroy all of his people, which were also Esther's people. The king was unaware that Esther was Jewish. What was Esther to do? She did not want her people to be destroyed. She was afraid if she asked the king to halt Haman's plan, she would die, and if she did not ask the king, her people would be destroyed, including her cousin Mordecai. Esther prayed. Her servants prayed. Mordecai prayed. The Jewish people prayed. Then Esther decided to go before the king. She was very brave and loved her people and God very much. She saved her people. Esther was very brave. What you don't know about this story is that Esther knew that anyone who approached the king without first being summoned was killed, unless the king was in the mood to extend his scepter and spare their life. This could have been the last thing she ever did. Esther risked her life for her people. Someone else gave their life for their people as well.
Yup, Jesus.
Whoa, you want us to risk our lives for other people?
No, not at all. Psalms chapter 45 verse 6 says, "You use your authority for justice." All I'm saying is use your authority to help others. Don't allow injustices to happen while you sit there and watch and let it happen. If Esther did not say anything, then all of her people would have been wiped out. Talk to adults about it who can do something. Speak to your school officials, pastors, mentors, and be the change you want to see in the future.
All right, I just want to let you guys know that we are doing discussion questions and we're sitting far apart because we are social distancing, okay? All right. Did you watch Beyonce's Black is King?
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched like half of it. So my favorite part is that like when they were in the castle and the dancers were dancing and then showing Black culture.
I watched it on Disney Plus and I really liked it. I liked the whole thing. And my thoughts about this was really interesting.
How does it connect or not connect to the story of Queen Esther?
I haven't watched it, but I've like seen the trailer for it. So I think that it connects to the story because Queen Esther, she's trying to show that the Jewish people, I think that's it, yeah, Jewish people, like they deserve equality and that they shouldn't be like treated differently just because of their religion. And in Black is King, they're showing that they deserve equality and that their culture shouldn't be like it should be frowned upon.
What does a king or a queen look like to you?
Someone who's a king or a queen is somebody who respects themselves enough that they can have that respect for themselves with other people and know their boundaries as well.
We are all God's people, and we are kings and queens. We have authority over the earth. Remember to focus on this scripture, Psalm 45, verse 6. You use your authority for justice.
That was a great episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, the crown thingy, it was like
Absolutely.
absolutely.
The crown was really hard.
Yeah, from an A's perspective.
Don't say it, man. It was like it wasn't hard for me. It was not hard for me.
What was that hard for you, huh?
Because she's competitive. I remember that from the last episode.
I don't know, I just thought maybe, I don't know if it's gonna be hard or not.
And if
if I was doing it, I would win.
But you did it.
It's not a competition.
But you did it.
But if
But
I,
you did it.
But if I
But
was,
you did it.
if I was doing it, I would.
I think
there a
the two of you
competition?
should verse each other right now on trying to draw the crown.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
How did they draw the crown? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Compa.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Compa.
See you next time, JKC TV.
Don't worry, our time together doesn't have to end so soon. You can continue watching service at home by clicking on our Kings and Queens playlist. We have more stories about Queen Esther, games, and some really cool songs. The link is in our description below.